because in case I have to use it, I'm just gonna bring extra wipes
Yep.
here.
Okay.
Then we can just keep those right there.
Okay.
Okay,
That works.
awesome.
And then after they all receive their, hold on. Are we saying that make that outside? Like we.
They'll sit down and then they'll go out together as a group.
Which FM station should they be to?
Thank you.
Check. I might be a little far away from it right now. Check. Check microphone. Check. Check 1 2. Hey, check. Check 1 2. Microphone check. Sounding good. Coming through outside. Check 1 2. Radio check. Check 1 2. Maybe a little more. Hey, check 1 2. Microphone check. Hey, check 1 2. Yeah. Coming through on radio too.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to our 2020 GVS graduation ceremonies. Let's hear it for the grads. If you want to honk, do whatever you want to do. We are very much aware that this is definitely not how you wanted to be celebrating GVS Grad 2020, but we are here. We are going to make the most of it. We hope that you enjoy. The first half hour of the ceremony will be on the screens, and then we are going to be going into the gymnasium to do the diploma presentation. And the reason why we had to make that call was because at approximately 3:30, the radar did not look promising. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm not sure if you're aware, but we are dealing with millions and millions of dollars of equipment, and we just needed to make sure that this was going to work for everyone. So what we need you to do right now, we need everybody to make their way back into their vehicles, and we are going to start with the show in approximately 2 or 3 minutes. Please look, you can tune in to FM 90.5 in your vehicles, and we will begin our graduation ceremony in a couple of minutes.
school community, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank the Hanover School Division for their support in making this event possible. This has been a year like no other, and we've had to reinvent how we pay tribute to a group of young adults that have made their mark here at GVS. Granted, we've had a few obstacles, like a worldwide pandemic to contend with, but we are here today to finally celebrate the main accomplishments of the graduating class of 2020. Grads, please know your class will never be forgotten. You've all been denied the time to create some fond memories that often go hand in hand with your last semester of high school. You've experienced firsthand how life sometimes just isn't fair, and how we should never take the gift of time, family, or friendships for granted. Within your school community, many of your own teachers were also going through some very unfair and heartbreaking moments. As each of our grads, we're being denied the rite of passage to go through a classic GVS graduation celebration. Some of our staff were also going through some things. Mr. Justin Hart and Miss Caitlin Corbin were being denied the wedding celebration that they had been planning for this summer. Mr. and Mrs. Sheldon and Carol Hill and their family were denied the opportunity to have a community-wide celebration of life for their father and father-in-law, the late Mr. Edward Ginter, a beloved and well-respected community member of Grenfell. Grads, thousands of people worldwide have had heartbreaking stories that have tugged at all of our hearts during these last 4 months. You need to know that you were not alone in your pain or in your sense of loss. Grads, you have handled this disappointment with class, with grit, and with open minds. Your grad video certainly captured the essence of who you are as individuals. In that video, you are not going to let a worldwide pandemic define or rob you of your hopes and dreams. You've exhibited resiliency, determination, and a very mature attitude towards things you just could not change. Grads, you're a true inspiration to many of us here today. May you continue to support and be of service to others. Stay true to who you are. Be proud that as a group, you've contributed to your community by giving so much of your own hard-earned dollars to buy food for our local food bank. Be proud that as a group, your elementary teachers recognized your group to be known as a kind, caring, and thoughtful group of kids. Grads, be proud that your group will leave a lasting impression on staff and students at GVS. But most of all, love yourself and be proud of everything you do, even your mistakes, because even your mistakes show that you're still working hard and trying to figure out this thing called life. Stay well, stay humble, and always remember to be you. All the best, grads. We wish you much success in your future endeavors. Best wishes to you all.
First of all, I appreciate this opportunity to say a few words. It's meaningful to me since I'm here not just as a token dignitary, but as someone who knows so many of you. I've had the honor of coaching a lot of you, have taught several of you in Sunday school. Many of you have been in our home and raided our fridge. One of you has routinely walked around me on Sunday night hockey. Your parents include people that I consider close friends, attend church together, have done business and played sports together, or are people that I have simply come to know and appreciate as active contributors to our community over the years. And of course, my oldest daughter is graduating. It is very odd to present comments in front of a camera ahead of time. I had anticipated speaking to a crowded church with the grads sitting behind me, likely whispering amongst themselves while yet another suit chimes in with his 2 cents. Perhaps the fact that today you might be sitting through parents or perhaps in smaller groups trying to conform to social distancing guidelines changes that. Mind you, Abby hasn't listened to me in 18 years, so I don't know why today would be any different. In all seriousness, your youth means that you may not fully appreciate the truly unprecedented times that we are living through. History will look back on this period with much to say and analyze and ponder over. We've had many examples of people behaving badly, and this time has also brought out the best in people, often in quiet ways that don't get headlines. One thing I think we have all gained a new appreciation for is the simple need to physically connect with each other. Zach, your comment in the GVS Class of 2020 video, which by the way was very well done, rings so very true. Don't take your time at school or your friends for granted. We're stronger together than we are alone. It's a reminder that as much as technology is wonderful, it is just a tool and not an end to itself. At the end of the day, it's about people, relationships, and connection. Another thing we've learned is that life isn't fair. It's not fair that your class is the one that got screwed out of a normal grad or that you're the ones that got robbed out of that precious last semester of grade 12. But being on the wrong side of fairness also presents us with choices. We can choose to act like a victim, shrug our shoulders, lament our hardships while walking around with a suitcase full of it should-have-beens. Or we can make a conscious effort to make the world around us a better place however we can within the circumstances, even if it's only in small ways. Right now, you're the beneficiaries of people choosing the latter. You see, as a school board, we actually had very little that we could do in this whole COVID situation. The main decisions are made by the province, and all the action happened at the admin and the principals and at the classroom level. However, we did have the opportunity to sit around the table when conversations were taking place. And one thing I can truly and sincerely tell you, right from the outset of this pandemic, that the HSD admin team and principals made it a top priority to have your grad be as special as possible. Randy Duick, the now retiring superintendent, would say that grad is like our Stanley Cup, and the actions of those people who had the ability to shape today reflected that. And I can promise you that this is not the case across many school divisions in our province. It's also worth noting how the principals across the division work together, sharing ideas. Because within this, we're all part of the same community in Hanover School Division. In some ways, part of one big family. Now, don't get me wrong. If you have the opportunity to crush the Sabres or the Panthers or the 96ers on the court or on the field or on the diamond, do so without one shred of mercy. But at the end of the game, you shake hands and honor your opponent, win or lose, because we're all part of something bigger. That kind of spirit doesn't make newspaper headlines, but it does change lives for the better, and that spirit is a key reason why you can have a day that is the very best it can be under the circumstances. So if you have the opportunity, please extend your appreciation to Angela and Marlon, many of the teachers that have worked so hard for you today, as well as to Randy, Colin, and Shelley. They really did go the extra mile for you. It's also important to acknowledge so many parents that have really worked hard and cared deeply about making this day special. And it's not just your parents. There's a community rallying around you today, including a number of businesses and organizations that have donated in an effort today to make today special. Grunthal Lions Club, Maple Leaf Foods, Grunthal Welding, Hebert's Welding, and others. In a world that can feel increasingly self-centered and inward-looking, today and this time is an example of what it's like to be part of community. So with that, on behalf of the Hanover School Division Board of Trustees and admin team, we extend our congratulations and truly and sincerely wish each one of you the very best.
Greetings, GVS School Community. My name is Nicole Siemens, and I have had the pleasure to be part of the Hanover School Division Superintendent Student Advisory Council. Along with our grade 10 rep, Brody Neufeld, we would like to wish our graduating member of SSAC, Drayden Kurbatoff, all the best. We thank Drayden for the time that he has served on the SSAC representing the student voice of GVS. As the GVS SSAC and our entire school community, we would like to take a moment to recognize and congratulate our CEO, Mr. Randy Duick, on his retirement from the Hanover School Division. We thank you for your strong educational leadership and for believing that every student matters. Your vision, dedication, and passion has made you a superintendent that has been very open-minded, approachable, and visible to all students and staff at the Hanover School Division. We know that ending your lustrous time as our superintendent would have been more celebratory had it not been for the circumstances we currently face. We hope that we can celebrate with you later on in the fall. Thank you, Randy, for making a difference in the lives of so many students, educators, and support staff in HSD. Your SSAC students have truly enjoyed getting to know you, and we thank you for all of your servant leadership and for making HSD a great place to learn. We wish you all the best.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. I'm so excited and honored to be a part of celebrating this special day with you all. Although it may look a little different than you were expecting, I know you all will find the same joy and excitement in this celebration. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mallory Fisher and I'm a middle years teacher here at GVS. The class of 2020 and I actually began our time here together exactly 8 years ago. I first met the graduating class on September 5th, 2012. I was entering my final year of education, student teaching with Helen Robidoux, but the class of 2020 was entering GVS, ready to embark on their educational journey, which has ultimately led them to this moment today. I remember looking out at them all, sitting so tiny in the grade 5 desks, all of them sporting their class of 2020 shirts, with looks of anticipation and eagerness of finally making it to the big school. Throughout that year, I got to know almost all the students who are sitting in front of us today, spending some time subbing in Mrs. Epps and Mrs. Mickelson's classrooms. My encounters and interactions with the graduating class did not stop at grade 5, having taught them again in grade 7, attending Camp Barnez with them in grade 8, and then having many hallway visits with them as they would stop by on their way to choir, home ec, or tech ed, throughout grades 9 to 12. Sometimes even poking their heads in the middle of my lessons just to give some words of encouragement to my current class. Some of those lines of encouragement included, enjoy what you have now, grade 8 really is the best, or my personal favorite, Miss Fisher is awesome. While the class of 2020 may not have realized it at the time, they've actually already explored many complex career paths during their time in middle years at GVS. I wanted to take the time to highlight some of them, just in case anyone was looking to add some additional experience to their resume. First up, there's the field reporter. While navigating the open fields of the playground, the dangerous excursions on the play structure, daily encounters with the grade 7 school supply thief, or sitting in the back of the bus for a field trip, the class of 2020 never failed to forget who took their ball, who never said they got tagged, who started that game of truth or dare, or where they last saw their pencil. They are diligent in taking notes, recording timestamps, and even gathering evidence about these events. They risked a lot to bring in the reports from the field, but ultimately wanted to provide a positive change to the GVS school atmosphere. Next, throwing it back to 2014, we have Rapper. The class of 2020 made their rap debut at the winter concert, spitting some sick rhymes and sick beats. Some of their lyrics included, will it be big, will it be small, will it be the best gift of them all? In winter I like to skate, it is really, really great. And last but not least, my personal favorite. Mother's meatballs taste like moss, she should try them with sweet and sour sauce. Just please make sure to give proper credit to GVS in the event that any of you ever collab with Drake or Kendrick Lamar in the future. Next we have engineer. Forces in Motion played a major role throughout the graduating class's experience in Camp Barnez in 2016. Exactly how fast could you run with socks in the wigwam without falling into the fireplace while playing Duck Duck Goose? Turns out pretty fast. How many times would you have to fall on cross-country skis before finally figuring out how to distribute your weight? For some in front of us today, 72. And finally, how many people can a toboggan jump over while going down the slide at Camp Barnez? I believe the exact number was 5.5. Just don't ask them how they discovered that half. And last but not least, we have night watchmen. I know this one's really out there, but really the class of 2020 already has so much experience entering a museum after hours and knowing all the wildness that could happen. They gained so much experience during their grade 5 night at the museum field trip. They eagerly entered the museum after hours to really see if everything in the museum would come to life at night. Staying up late to watch night at the museum, eating too much pizza, and then getting to explore the museum in the dark. Well, unfortunately, nothing in the museum did come to life at night. They still had fun running in the dark, hiding in various nooks and crannies, and their favorite part, jumping out from those hiding spots with the sole goal of scaring their friends. Many shrieks and screams were heard that night, but with many laughs as well. All jokes aside, the class of 2020 definitely has a skill set that will take them wherever they want to go as they navigate this experience transitioning from student to adult. On top of the vast skill set that you all have, I want you to know that you are all incredibly hardworking, deserving, and kind. When discussing the graduating class with my middle years colleagues, these 3 words would come up the most often. These are the values that define you and will take you wherever you want to go. Keep these values and memories that you've experienced as a class, as a teammate, as a choir, as a cast, and as a friend, close as you navigate the next phase of your life. Whether you go into TikTok fame, become a YouTuber, writer, engineer, athlete, farmer, electrician, parent, etc., I know that you will all tackle these new adventures with the same kindness, enthusiasm, and passion as you have shown during your time here at GVS. I look forward to seeing what you all accomplish. Congratulations. Green Valley graduating class of 2020. Here we are at your graduation. I know that this is very far from what it should be, from what you might have dreamed it to be. But through your grade 12 year, through a global pandemic, you have made it here. And I would like to remind you just where you have come from. You're from Green Valley School, the Pirates, the Garden Gnomes, and from Go Green. You're from assemblies, art shows, band concerts, musicals, and winter banquets that make Hanover history with the first official dance. You're from volleyball banners, basketball rivals, hockey, baseball, ringette, badminton, track, cross country, ultimate, and winning the staff versus grade 12 hockey game. You're from last-minute study sessions, failed attempts at correct phyllo pronunciation, barefoot couch naps in the grad lounge, and elaborate agriculture lunches. You're from dabs, bottle flipping, singing Roxanne, Justin Bieber, One Direction, and countless hours playing Rules of Survival in Duick's room. You're from winter activity days, spirit weeks dressed up as teachers, and tug-of-war's one, maybe just because of Donovan. You're from teachers who say, "There's no word bank." Well, actually, Gucci, you should have learned this in grade 9, guys. The test is about 11 inches long. And from "I like the front row better." You're from whiteboard notes to teachers, shared treats, surprise donuts, homemade cupcakes, and Oreo cheesecake bribes on test days. You're from vacuum packing students, paper snowball wars in class, whiteboard work, heated debates, and finding spiders and snakes and frogs. You're from canceled school from snow and cold, and no exams due to fire. And from evacuations barefoot through the snow to South Oaks. You're from extra large class sizes on Food Fridays, from setting tents up in the rain in the ditch, and from windy paddling days. You're from yellow pants, purple pants, short pants, pajama pants, and onesies. You're from fighting for legal rights. By grade 11, I will still be fighting for the criminals. From fighting for the Western Prairie Fringed Orchid and learning a new word, no. You're from Nerd Squad, Pie Day, cows, tractors, Bolivian generals, belly sliding down the hall in taco suits, Richard, and possibly stealing others' identities. You're from, is this a new heading? 1 times 1 is 1, right? What is a fraction? You're from circling an answer to a question that was not multiple choice. And from, is it possible to have a baby with a goat? You are from thousands of pounds of food collected, bought and delivered to your community. You are from caring for each other, encouraging words, care package, pick-me-up notes, and hugs. You are from parents and guardians nagging you to finish and hand in homework, from teachers taking late marks and handing out detentions, assignments, and tests. You are from adults who care about you, your plans, and your dreams, and would do anything to help you make them come true. You are from Green Valley School. As you step from this place into this big, bright world, remember that where you have come from has shaped you into the person you are and who you will be. Remember the bad that has created the scars that may or may not be healed. Remember the good, the parts that make your heart sing, tears form, and the memories that will last forever. We are proud of you, and we can't wait to see where life takes you. And so, from your teachers, remember the lessons that we have intentionally or unintentionally taught you. Remember to
be kind,
Be discerning.
be creative,
Be the difference.
Be good.
Be patient.
Be imaginative.
Be yourself.
Be inquisitive.
Be filled with conviction. Be nerdy.
be adventurous,
Be honest.
Be playful.
Be active.
Be curious.
Congratulations, class of 2020.
2020.
can spend your whole life building something from nothing. One storm can come and blow it all away. Build it anyway. You can chase a dream that seems so out of reach, and you know it might not ever come your way. Dream it anyway. God is great, but sometimes life ain't good. And when I pray, it doesn't always turn out like I think it should. But I do it anyway. I do it anyway. This world's gone crazy, and it's hard to believe that tomorrow will be better than today. Believe it anyway. You can love someone with all your heart for all the right reasons, and in a moment they can choose to walk away. Love them anyway. God is great, but sometimes life ain't good. And when I pray, it doesn't always turn out like I think it should. But I do it anyway. Yeah, I do it anyway. You can pour your soul out singing a song you believe in, that tomorrow will forget you ever said. Sing
Good evening, family and friends, teachers and staff, and fellow graduates of the class of 2020. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Wesley Hrabchuk, and I'm honored to have been selected to represent the class of 2020 as valedictorian. Soon after I accepted the offer to be the valedictorian, there was panic. I realized I actually have to write a speech. That frightened me, so I decided not to. See you guys later at the after party. Just kidding. This is an exciting time. We are graduating. Graduation is a time of reflecting on the past and looking forward to the future. It's a time that we as graduates get together for one last hurrah. And with a year that was interrupted by a global pandemic, we are ready to celebrate. We're celebrating our graduation, but we're also celebrating what's next. We're about to set off in different directions, new cities, new jobs, new schools, and new lives. For the most part, we're all on the same path for the last 13 years, the path to graduation. Now we'll be starting fresh, no longer on the same path, but 39 different paths. Graduation can be a scary time. The decisions we're making in the next few weeks and months will affect the rest of our lives. No pressure, right? So here's some advice. Steve Jobs once said, "Have the courage to follow your heart and intuition. They somehow know what you truly want to become." Grads, we're young and we're about to get the chance to shape our lives. So follow your heart and intuition and do it your way. Graduation is not an end goal. Our graduation should serve as a launching point, projecting us to wherever our futures are meant to take us. Whether we land ourselves a career, take up a trade, or continue our education at college or university. Our lives are changing now that we have reached this milestone, but our past won't. And these past 8 years at GVS have been a journey. We started as kids in 2012, being nervous to go to the new school. Now we're graduating as adults. Each of us has had our own unique experiences at GVS, a combination of good times and bad times, of laughter and of joy, times of school spirit and of course, times of last minute studying for a test the next morning. We should have studied sooner. In these 8 years, we have learned a lot from the music program, art, reading, writing, math, science, social studies, tech ed and home ec, health, and many more classes. But it's the outside the classroom moments that we really treasure and never forget. From the little things like talking with the teachers in the halls, or even just being in the halls, some interesting things can happen. To the big moments that some of us grads have experienced over the years, like the Edmonton trip, the canoe trip, and the grad retreat. 8 years is a long time. A lot has happened, but right now it feels like our time here at GVS went by in a flash. I still remember walking through the grad lounge for the first time in grade 5 and being really intimidated seeing all the big grade 12s. Now that is us. We're those big kids now leaving GVS. I know for me and a lot of us grads, we will really miss school. It's where I met the boys, our friends. Some of us played sports for the first time or actually learned how to play an instrument besides the recorder. No matter what's next for you, we've made lifelong friends here. As we go down our different paths, we'll always be able to come back to this group. We will always be part of this school, Green Valley School. I'd like to thank the teachers and all the staff for some amazing years. The reason high school for me was so memorable and fun was because of you guys. Thanks for being wonderful teachers. I salute the good work you've done. I appreciate the people you are, and I thank you for your positive influences. There have been many moments associated with learning that will always be sweet memories. Thank you, parents and family, for supporting us and helping us on our path to graduation. I know we didn't always make it easy. Most importantly, thank you, friends and fellow graduates, for the memories over the years and for making this journey an amazing one, a fun one, and a memorable one. I want to wrap this up because, frankly, this is really awkward. Nobody has ever had to watch their own valedictorian speech live with the rest of their graduating class. I mean, think about it. I've been sitting with my family watching myself on a giant screen the last 3 minutes. If you can see me by now, my face is probably bright red and I'm about to crawl into the car. So I'll leave you with some wise words. In his autobiography, For the Love of the Game, Michael Jordan says, "Failure is acceptable, but not trying is a whole different ballpark." Grads, don't be afraid to take risks. If you don't try, you'll never succeed. Thanks everyone for listening, and grads, congratulations, and collect your graduation certificates with pride.
All right. Test. Grads, we would like you to now get out of your vehicles. Right. Ty, we're going to get you to lead the group. If you can just make your way this way into the school, and then we will follow one person after another. So Ty, take it away, buddy. Grads. Oh, yeah. All right, grads, if I could have your attention, please. This is just weird. When you are going to be getting your diploma over there, before you leave, we are also going to be giving you a white rose. And we've started a tradition here at GVS where we allow the grad to give the rose to somebody that's made an impact in their educational journey, okay? So totally up to you who you give that to. They've got a nice little water pick on there, so you can, don't worry about it not getting any water. So before you leave, you'll be getting one of those. And Mr. Schrader, and who else? You're by yourself? Aww. Mr. Schrader is going to be presenting you with that white rose after, okay? All right.
Okay, graduates, I will be calling you up to receive your diploma, so you will be coming up over here with Ms. Schinkel. And just so you know, obviously your parents will be in here while you're getting your diploma, so there will be a bit of a gap between every 3 or so people that we call up because we have to wait for parents to come in. And so, if we're ready, let's begin with handing out our diplomas. Jasmine Rain Harper Bocage.
Jasmine is receiving the Merit Award, the Laureate Award, and the Visual Arts Award. Her future plans are to work for a year, save money, and maybe go to school for art.
Hannah Marvel Baudette.
Hannah is receiving the Merit Award, the Laureate Award, and the Providence University College Entrance Scholarship of $3,000. Her future plans are to attend Providence University College and eventually become a nurse.
Isaac Richard Boonstoppel.
Isaac is receiving the Merit Award, the Laureate Award, and the Grunthal Broiler Association Ag Scholarship of $1,000. His future plans are to attend the University of Saskatchewan taking crop science.
Just the two then? Or okay. Go ahead. Okay. Andrea Braun.
Andrea's future plans are to take a gap year to work at a barn, then university or Red River College to become a social worker.
Abigail Faith Drieger.
Abby is receiving the Merit Award, the Laureate Award, and the Lakeview Insurance Brokers Awards for $1,000. Abby's future plans are to attend the U of W, taking communications, hoping for creative communications at Red River College, but she's lifeguarding now.
stay up here and let Miss Babby finish talking. Okay? It's all good. It's all good. You're doing awesome considering we didn't do any rehearsals. You're doing awesome. Okay?
So I think the parents here might be waiting, so we should probably dismiss them. I think they're expecting.
Yeah. It'll be later. Okay? Yeah.
Okay, we're going to resume. Donovan John Dick.
Donovan's future plans are to continue farm work for Eagle Brook Farms.
Trinity Hope Edwards.
Trinity is receiving the Merit Award, the Laureate Award, the Math Science Award, Clearview Co-op Scholarship of $750, the U of M Chown Scholarship of $1,000, the U of M Girton Centennial Entrance Scholarship for $2,000, and the Governor General's Medal of Excellence. Trinity's future plans are to study science at the U of M and to become a theoretical physicist.
Joseph Jean Frias.
Joseph is receiving the Merit Award and the Laureate Award. His future plans are to work at Reuter Dairy and become a farmer.
Yep, we got it. Okay, we're going to resume. Kayla Rochelle Helen Friesen.
Kayla is receiving the Merit Award, the Laureate Award, the U of M Girton Centennial Entrance Scholarship for $2,000, and the Grunthal Lumber Award for $1,000. Kayla's future plans are to study sciences at the U of M and to become a medical doctor.
Rianne Jade Friesen.
Rihanna is receiving the Merit Award and the Laureate Award, and her future plans are to attend university or college for social work or healthcare.
Zachary Funk.
Zach is receiving the Merit Award, the Laureate Award, and the Drama Award. His future plans are to work for Steinbeck Security and eventually become a police officer.
Aiden Reed Gerbrandt.
Aiden is receiving the Laureate Award, and his future plans are to work in the construction industry or at Rainbow Trailers.
Carolina Giesbrecht.
Carolina is receiving the Merit Award, the Laureate Award, the Music Award, the Varsity Female Athlete of the Year Award, the Canadian Mennonite University Entrance Scholarship of $1,000, the Elam CMU Scholarship of $750. Her future plans are to attend Canadian Mennonite University, majoring in music.
Gabriel Eric Gertzen.
Gabe's future plans are to work in the concrete construction industry.
Abigail Giesbrecht Gutierrez.
Abigail is receiving the Merit Award, the Laureate Award, and the Humanities Award. Her future plans are working at the Patio Grill, and she would love to travel to every province in Canada.
They were over there. Yeah, they were over there. Okay. Jolene Hebert.
Jolene is receiving the Laureate Award, and her future plans are to work for 2 years in accounting and then become a home care aide.
Wesley Allen Peter Harabchuk.
Wesley is receiving the Merit Award and the Laureate Award, and his future plans are to work as an apprentice doing quality control inspections.
Lorena Ickert.
Lorena is receiving the Merit Award and the Laureate Award, and her future plans are to work full-time for a few years and then perhaps college.
Larissa Marianne Clausen.
Larissa is receiving the Merit Award, the Laureate Award, and the Visual Arts Award. Her future plans are to work somewhere, and she hopes to be an EA or maybe a hairstylist.
Martin Braun Clausen.
Martin is receiving the Merit Award and the Laureate Award. His future plans are to work at a job he enjoys somewhere.
Drayden Chad F. Kurbatoff.
Drayden is receiving the Merit Award and the Laureate Award. His future plans are to head to Flin Flon to play for the Flin Flon Bombers of the Saskatchewan Junior Hockey League, and he will be working to obtain a scholarship to a university in the United States.
Tyrell Martins.
Tyrell's future plans are to take online courses involving technology.
Brianna Rose Miller.
Brianna's future plans are to work for a few years and then maybe study psychology in university.
Vanessa Neeson.
Vanessa's future plans are to work 2 or 3 years driving a bulldozer and then maybe university.
Emma Miranda Plett.
Emma receives the Merit Award, the Laureate Award, the French Award, and the Access Credit Union Award for $1,000. Her future plans are to study at Morrisville State College in New York, and she's committed to play on their NCAA hockey team, the Mustangs.
Tyrell James Neil Reimer.
Ty's future plans are to play for the NBA or continue to work at TriStar.
Haley Summer Grace Rempel.
Haley is receiving the Merit Award, the Laureate Award, and the John Drieger Memorial Scholarship of $500. Her future plans are to attend Red River College and become an EA.
Your mom's gonna love that one.
We're waiting for Alicia Rule's parents. Because we have the Reuters up there, Rockies are up there. Okay. Okay. Michael Curtis Reuter.
Michael is receiving the Merit Award and the Laureate Award. His future plans are to attend the U of M for a diploma in agriculture, followed by a degree in working on the family farm.
Alicia Rule.
Alicia is receiving the Laureate Award, and her future plans are to go to college to become an insurance broker.
Cade Maverick McCrae Runke.
Cade is receiving the Merit Award, and his future plans are to play hockey in as high a level as he can go and then study kinesiology at university.
Jenny Runkowski.
Jenny is receiving the Merit Award and the Laureate Award. Her future plans are to take a gap year to work, then U of M to become an ultrasound tech.
Matthew Tyler Schrader.
Matthew's future plans are to work for the family business in the concrete industry.
Austin Jacob Unraw.
Austin's future plans are to work framing in the construction industry and one day become an electrician.
Paul Michael Angelo Villas.
Paul is receiving the Merit Award. His future plans are to work somewhere, then Red River College for Information Tech Services.
Jacob Martins Wall.
Jacob's future plans are to continue working for Eagle Brook Farms doing farm work.
Kai Jonah Clausen Weeb.
Kai is receiving the Merit Award, the Laureate Award, the Varsity Male Athlete of the Year Award, the Briarcrest College Entrance Scholarship of $2,000, and the Grunthal Ministerial Award of $750. Kai's future plans are to attend Briarcrest College and play volleyball for them.
Tiffany Giesbricht Weeb.
Tiffany's future plans are to work somewhere in Steinbach, and she hopes to get married soon.
Aganitha Clausen Weens.
Aganitha's future plans are to get a job, something working with animals.
Sydney Ange Billy Zapperzan.
Sydney is receiving the Grunthal Lions Club Scholarship of $1,000. Her future plans are to continue to work at Patio Grill and a berry farm, and in 2022, she will study dental assisting at Red River College.
Okay, grads, so we are going to be going outside to do the tassel turn, and you're going to throw your hats and do all of that wonderful stuff. You're going to have to go and find your own hats, though, after everything is said and done, okay? Once you find your hat, then you're going to, hug and kiss and do whatever. No, you're not supposed to do that, right? You're not supposed to do that. No dancing. No. Well, actually, we can. Yeah, yeah. What we are going to do then, you're going to then come inside and then get ready for your parade. We are actually pretty good on time right now. So after we announce the graduating class of 2020, I will say grads. I'll announce it out there You will turn your tassel, and then I will say, ladies and gentlemen, the graduating class of 2020, and then you can throw your hats. We're going to line you up in the front so everybody can see you, okay? But what's going to happen before that, your parents would like to have sort of one last picture of you walking down the halls of GVS. Don't cry. No, don't cry, Abby, okay? Okay? And so what you're going to do is, Miss Penner, are you going to, you're going to follow Miss Penner, and Miss Harder is going to be recording this, okay? So you're going to go right down the hall. You're going to come out through your old entrance or the senior high entrance, and then you're going to keep walking down until you get to where the stage is, okay? Oh, what's that? Oh, you're going to see Miss Martin there, okay? So you're going to walk as far as Miss Martin. Try and keep a sort of an arm's length distance away from each other when you are out there, okay? And just for information's sake, I know some of you are kind of looking at your diplomas. Those are fake, okay? But don't tell anybody. Your
None of you actually graduated,
your
sorry.
family took your nice, beautiful diploma with your picture in there. We put that all in one package for you. Do not lose that package. Your transcript and everything else is in that package. And we didn't want it to get wet or anything else, okay? So we were following, we just wanted to make sure that everything was done properly. Miss Martin may have, no, she doesn't have an announcement. So what we're going to do, we are going to start with Sydney first, and then we're just going to go all the way around, okay? So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce to you the graduating class of 2020. Grads, turn your tassels and let them rip. right, grads? We would like you to make your way inside the school to get ready for the parade. We will call you to get ready for your lineup for the parade in approximately 15 minutes. So please make your way to your classrooms.